1928, a year that would forever be etched in the annals of scientific curiosity, for it was then that a team of researchers, working under the aegis of one of the most respected scientific institutions in the United States, embarked on an experiment so strange, so utterly groundbreaking, that its very existence was buried in the shadows of secrecy for decades. This is the story of the experiment that never was, a shocking discovery that uncovers Washington's hidden history and poses questions that continue to baffle scientists and historians alike. At the heart of this mystery is a name well known in the world of physics, Dr. Paul Kammerer. A respected researcher at the Rockefeller Institute for Medical Research in New York City, Kammerer was no stranger to controversy. His work on the inheritance of acquired characteristics had already sparked heated debates within the scientific community, but it was his next project, an experiment that would take him across the country to the Evergreen State College in Olympia, Washington, that would truly cement his place in history as a purveyor of strange and suppressed science. The year was 1928, Dr. coined the date. Kammerer had obtained funding from a private benefactor to conduct an audacious experiment. He planned to create a midwife toad that exhibited a behavior never before observed in nature, the inheritance of an acquired trait. To accomplish this, Kammerer subjected several generations of toads to specific environmental conditions, hoping to induce a permanent change in their offspring. The exact details of Dr. Kammerer's experiment remain shrouded in mystery. What we do know is that he conducted his research at Evergreen State College, utilizing the institution's state-of-the-art laboratory facilities. He worked diligently for several years, meticulously documenting his findings and sharing them with a select group of colleagues. And then, in 1930, tragedy struck. A young researcher named Dr. G. Kingsley Noble accused Kammerer of fraud, alleging that he had artificially created the midwife toad's unusual behavior by injecting their skin with a dye. The scientific community was stunned, and Kammerer's reputation was left in tatters. Despondent and disillusioned, Dr. Kammerer returned to his native Austria, where he would later die under mysterious circumstances. But the story does not end there. In 1975, nearly half a century after Kammerer's death, a team of researchers led by Professor P. Arthur Koestler sought to re-examine the evidence surrounding the midwife toad experiment. Their findings were nothing short of astounding. Not only did they discover that Dr. Noble had misrepresented crucial aspects of his investigation, but they also uncovered new evidence suggesting that Kammerer's research may have been valid after all. This revelation sent shockwaves through the scientific community, raising questions about the nature of scientific inquiry and the roles institutional power in shaping our understanding of the world. To this day, Dr. Nupter, Kammerer's experiment remains one of the most intriguing and controversial episodes in Washington's hidden history, a mystery that challenges us to reconsider the limits of human knowledge and the consequences of silencing unconventional ideas. In our next segment, we will delve deeper into the strange tale of scientific intrigue, exploring the evidence that has emerged in support of Dr. Kammerer's work and examining the enduring legacy of his controversial experiment. Until then, stay curious. And remember, sometimes the truth is even stranger than fiction. A web of secrets, the people and institutions behind the strangest experiment. As we delve into the tale of Dr. Eugene Kammerer's controversial experiment in Washington, it is crucial to understand the web of people and institutions that played a role in this scientific drama. This section will explore the backgrounds of those involved, highlighting their connections and shedding light on why this story remains shrouded in mystery. At the center of this enigma stands Dr. Kammerer himself, an Austrian biologist who immigrated to the United States in the early 20th century. He was known for his unconventional ideas and strong belief in the Lamarckian concept of inheritance, the idea that acquired characteristics could be passed down through generations. This notion went against the widely accepted Mendelian genetics, causing controversy within the scientific community. The Smithsonian Institution, a prestigious research complex in Washington, D.C., became entangled in this saga when it agreed to host Dr. Kammerer's experiment. The institution's reputation for promoting scientific progress made it an ideal location for such a groundbreaking study. However, its involvement inadvertently drew the attention of powerful adversaries who opposed Dr. Torsten Puer's, Kammerer's work. Among these opponents was the prominent geneticist Thomas Hunt Morgan, based at Columbia University in New York City. A staunch supporter of Mendelian genetics, Morgan vehemently disagreed with Dr. Kammerer's Lamarckian views and publicly criticized